What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be getting into 2022 NCAA Tournament Bracketology here on the 25th. Obviously, it is after the games for today, but still, we're going to be getting into this like that. So let's just look at the bracket watch so far. Top overall seed Auburn continuing to stay there, kind of building up that resume as the best team in the country. First team out, Arkansas, trying to climb back after a tough start. And the last team in, Florida, who is coming downwards. And then we look at on the bubble, we got TCU, Miami, North Carolina sliding, and St. Mary's. And then the last four, in Oregon makes their way back, if you did not know, San Diego State, San Francisco, and Florida. Then the first four out, we got Arkansas, Mississippi State, and Michigan. Watch out for Michigan climbing up after being, one seed at the beginning of the poll and one seed last year. Now trying to climb back and make it up. Then we got Wyoming. Then the next four out, we got Kansas State, Texas A&M, Virginia Tech, and Cincinnati. So with this 68-team bracket, we're going to start out with this. We got the playing games. San Francisco, Florida going down, as well as San Diego State going down. And then in the Midwest region, obviously we got Auburn at the 1 seed, New Orleans, new to the field right there. We got Wake Forest jumping up as an 8 seed, and then Creighton jumping up as a 9. Ohio State jumps up to a 5 seed. San Francisco, and we already mentioned that. South Dakota State jumps up to a 13. TCU jumps up to an 11. Jacksonville State new to the field at 14, and Colorado State jumps up to a 7. Then Purdue at the 2 seed, and Cleveland State new to the field as that 15 seed. And then over here in the West, we got Gonzaga as the 1 seed. And then we got Seton Hall dropping down to an 8. Loyola Chicago dropping down to a 9. That's a good matchup, by the way. Illinois dropping down to a 5. And then Toledo new to the field at 13. Then we got Seattle jumping up to that 14 seed. North Carolina dropping down to a 10. And UCLA jumping up to a 2. And then we got in the South region, we got Baylor at that 1 seed. Colgate dropping down to a 16. UAB new to the field at the 12 seed. Tennessee jumping up to a 4 seed. Chattanooga, I don't know how to say that, but drops down to a 13 seed. West Virginia drops down to an 11. Wisconsin drops down to 11. Iowa State drops down to a 7. St. Mary's jumping up to a 10. Duke at the 2 seed. And then Arkansas State new to the field at a 15. Then in the East, we got Arizona at the 1 seed. Longwood new to the field at 16. Florida State as the 9 seed. Xavier, Florida State jumps up. Xavier drops down to a 5. Murray State drops down to a 12. Kentucky drops down to a 4. Marquette, team to watch out for there, jumps up to a 6, as well as Boise State, another team to watch out for there, as the 11. And then Michigan State jumps up to a 3. Miami drops down to a 10, and then Southern Utah new to the field at 15. And Kansas as the 2 seed. All right, so let's get into this. It's going to start out with the these, and that's going to start out with San Francisco and Florida. I'm going to pick San Francisco in that game. I think San Francisco is a team to watch out for there. Then New Orleans, I think, will beat Southern. Oregon against San Diego State. I'm going to go with Oregon there, but I think that either of those teams can win. Seems like those teams always make the playoffs. The March Madness. And then I think UNC Wilmington will beat Norfolk State. So now into the actual bracket. I do think Auburn will be able to beat New Orleans. Wake Forest plays Creighton. Ooh, this is a difficult one. I'm going to go with the 9 seed Creighton. I like them a little bit more. Ohio State, I think, will be able to beat San Francisco. Then Villanova. As much as I want to go with the upset, I don't see them losing there. And then I think TCU pulls off the 11-6 upset. USC not playing the best ball this year. I like TCU more in that game. Houston, I think, can beat Jacksonville State. And then Colorado State, I think, can beat Oklahoma. And Purdue, I think, can beat Cleveland. All right, moving on down here. Got Arizona and Longwood. I like Arizona in that game. Indiana against Florida State. I like the 9 over the 8 upset here in Florida State. Murray State, I'm going to go with the 12-5 upset. Murray State's a team to watch out for. If you did not know, John Morant was on that team. John Morant was on Murray State when he went to college. So that's a good team right there that I think you should look out for. They're a good they're a good basketball team. And Xavier, not really the best 5 seed there, in my opinion. Kentucky, I think, will be able to beat Vermont, though. Marquette against Boise State. As much as I want to go with the upset there, Marquette's just playing too good. I'll go with them. Michigan State, I like against Princeton. I like Iowa over Miami, and then Kansas, I like to beat Southern Utah. All right, moving on over here. Got Gonzaga. I think we'll easily beat UNC Wellington. That one's pretty obvious. Then I like another insane matchup. Seton Hall, Loyola Chicago. I could see these teams going either way, but I'm going to go Loyola Chicago. Play March Madness team. They're a good March Madness team, as we probably all know at this point. And then I like Illinois to beat Iowa. I'm not going to go with 13-4 upset. Toledo, I think, beats LSU. LSU not playing the best ball, and Toledo is having a great, kind of underdog story. They're coming up, and not a lot of people are looking out for Toledo. I think they're a decent team at 13, and LSU struggling. That's the main reason for this. So I'm going to go Toledo there. Then we got Providence against San Diego State. Like Providence in that game. Texas Tech, I think, will beat Seattle. I like Texas. That's tough, but I'm going to go Texas, yeah. And then I like UCLA over Cal State Fullerton. All right, moving on over here, I'm going to go, you can't see it, but Baylor, I like them over Colgate. BYU, Davidson, another difficult 8 versus 9 to decide. I'm going to go the Cougars, my team. I just like them a little bit more than Davidson, but that would be a heck of a match. We got a lot of good 8 versus 9 matchups to start at this. Then I like the 12-5 upset here. I like UAB in that game. Alabama, kind of like LSU, struggling. They're just too inconsistent. And UAB, obviously a classic 12-5 upset. You like to see it. I'll go UAB. Tennessee, I like over Chattanooga. UConn, I like versus West Virginia. And Wisconsin, I think, will beat Wagner. St. Mary's, I think, pulls off the 10-7 upset against Iowa State. And I like Duke to beat Arkansas State. All right, moving on. For a spot in the Sweet 16, Auburn, Creighton. Don't think Creighton pulls off the upset there. I'll go Auburn. Ohio State against Villanova. I like Ohio State to pull off the 5-4 upset there. Houston against TCU. I'm going to go Houston. And then Purdue against Colorado State. As much as I want to go with Colorado State there, I could see it happening. Purdue's just too good there. And then Arizona I like over Florida State in that game. And then Murray State against Kentucky. I see Murray State losing there to Kentucky. Sorry. Murray State's just, they're a good team, but Kentucky's just too good. Marquette against Michigan State. As much as I want to bring on Marquette and Michigan State, they're just a great basketball program there. They're going to move on to the Sweet 16, as well as Kansas. I think we'll be able to beat Iowa. What a region there. That is a good region. All right, and then moving on over here, Gonzaga, I think we'll be able to beat Loyola Chicago. Illinois, I think we'll be able to beat Toledo. Texas Tech, I think, beats Providence. And UCLA, I think, will be able to beat Texas. It would be fun to see a Texas versus Texas Tech match. We won't see it, though. And then over here, BYU, I think, beats Baylor. I said that all casually, but I do think that this upset actually happens. I think Baylor, definitely my least favorite out of all the 1 seeds, and I think BYU is an underrated program that I think is going to come in. They're a good coach, Mark Pope, and I think Baylor loses. I think if Davidson wins, Baylor loses to Davidson. Baylor has been a little bit, not the best over these last few games, so I'm going to go BYU. Then UAB against Tennessee. As much as I want to go with UAB, I can't see it happening. I'll go Tennessee. UConn against Wisconsin. I'm going to go Wisconsin in that game. And then Duke, I think, will be able to beat St. Mary's. All right, for a spot in the Elite Eight, we're going to go over here. Auburn, Ohio State. I like Auburn. I like Ohio State a lot, but I just don't see them winning that one. And then Purdue against Houston. I'm going to go Purdue. I think Purdue's a weak 2 seed to make it this far, but the matchups it was just too easy for them. And then Arizona against Kentucky. Ooh. I do like Arizona in that matchup as good as Kentucky is. Now Michigan State, Kansas. This could be the game of the tournament here, man. Two great programs that are just great in general. I am going to go with Kansas, though. The better seed and just the better team in general, Michigan State, I don't think will win, but that is a heck of a matchup. Spelled Illinois really wrong there, but Gonzaga against Illinois, I'm going to go Gonzaga. Texas Tech against UCLA, another great matchup. I'm going to go the 3 seed Texas Tech here. UCLA, we all want that Gonzaga UCLA rematch. I don't think it happens, so Texas Tech will move on. And then BYU against Tennessee. I'm going to go with the Cougars. I think they continue their Cinderella story. I like them over Tennessee. Tennessee, I think, could drop that one to UAB. UAB gets them a fight, and BYU comes out, shocks the Volunteers. And then Wisconsin against Duke. I do like Duke in that game. All right, for a spot in the Final Four, Auburn against Purdue. This is an easy one for Auburn, in my opinion. I'm going to go Auburn. Arizona against Kansas. I'm going to go the 2 seed Kansas. I like them more than Arizona. It's very tight between those two. That's why Kansas is the next 2 seed out. But Arizona, good program, good school. Kansas, just a little bit better, in my opinion. Then Gonzaga against Texas Tech. I'm going to go Gonzaga. That's a good matchup, though. Then the Cougars against Duke. I like Duke. I don't see BYU making the Final Four as much as I want to put them in there. I just can't see it happening. And then for a spot in the Final Four, Auburn, Kansas. I'm going to go the 2 seed Kansas. I like them a lot, and I think they win that game. And then Gonzaga against Duke. I'm going to go Gonzaga. I think this might be Gonzaga's year to win a national championship. We will see. Kansas, Gonzaga. Unfortunately, I do like Gonzaga in this game to finally get their championship. I do like both these teams a lot. I think this game could go either way, but I'm going to go with Kansas. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video. I'll keep this updated regularly now. And tomorrow, I'm going to be coming out with my power rankings for the NBA. But anyway, guys, thank you. Peace out.